Hello, 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 YouTube. It is your perfume principal. Guys, I cannot believe it's already May 17th. May has truly been a very busy month. You guys know May 1st we did the video on Mother's Day scents and scents to wear for Mother's Day because it's what 10 May 10th was Mother's Day last week, and then we continued on with Cinco de Mayo, paying homage to our Mexican brothers and sisters, and then of course Teachers Appreciation Week. So we had 2 for 1, 2 videos for that week, and then of course my daily Friday spotlight since Roundup Fridays. So it's been an extremely busy May. So it is May 17th, and guys, today we're going to do a maceration update video, or maturation. People have changed what they used to say, so I think the correct term now is maturation, that everything has already been macerated, and then once it oxidizes, that oxygenated air hits the perfume, then it starts to mature. So you just spray, especially for Middle Eastern, you probably give it about 8 sprays and let it sit for a week. Me, I usually do 8 sprays and let it sit for about 5 weeks because I have so many, so I have a variety to choose from. So again, guys, welcome to my channel. I am your perfume principal. If this is your first time joining me, go ahead, stop for a while, get a snack, get a drink, and get to know me. If you're a returning subby, as always, thank you for your support. You are loved. Your comments and everything is greatly appreciated. So quickly, I'm just going to let you know the purpose of this channel. This channel was designed, this channel was birthed because of helping each other find the perfect sensation. You help me and I will help you find the perfect sensation. Now we know the perfect sensation is that scent trail. That scent trail that lingers after you leave a room or precedes you as you walk into a room. That smell that is just head turning. People are turning to figure out, where is that intoxicating smell coming from? Well, that is what we're here to do. We're here to help each other figure out that perfect scent trail. And while we're doing that, a trail is not only based on scent. And on this channel, a trail is based on what we allow in our heart, soul, mind, spirit, in our mind, our eyes. What are we allowing to be absorbed? Because what we absorb, we will undoubtedly put in. So just a point of reference for today, guys. You know, we are still given free will and choices, and to make our own choice, right? So we're still given free will to make our own choices. So if I'm not in agreement with the choice that you have made, we can still be friends. We can still work together. We can still hang out. Friends need to be honest with each other, but they don't have to agree with everything. And just because someone does not agree with something, it doesn't mean you should automatically like cut them off, because it's just also saying that you, not saying that you're trying to hear witchcraft or anything, but it's like you're not just to listen. Quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. So let's use wisdom and discernment with the choices that we make, and also wisdom and discernment how we respond to people. So that's your little nugget for today. All right, I am super hyped about these maceration updates. Summer maceration updates, and guys, I'm gonna be frank. Some of them I've had for over a year, going on 2 years, and I just want to get them out because they're matching to a particular collection. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And I just realized that I forgot one, so I'm looking it up quickly on Fragrantica, and there it is. So we're going to go ahead and do the first review on this one that I'm going to pull up right now. All right, so A Nose of a Rose. All right, so the first one we're going to do, like I said, I've had this one for a while. When I first saw this perfume, the bottle, the way the content creators were talking about this, I was like, I have to get this perfume because I already love the perfumes, the Marley Delina exclusive. I just love that scent profile. So let me just make sure. Yep, these strips are clean. I just put them there. All right, so the first one we're going to talk about, and this one, like I said, this has been macerated to the point that this is almost finished. So there's no doubt in this one. This is Rose 01. So I proceeded with the name before the note. So this is Rose 01 by the House of Swiss Arabian. So this one has top notes of, let's get to it. This one has top notes of lychee, bergamot, and pink pepper. A few of the ones today are going to have that pink pepper. So lychee, bergamot, pink pepper. Mid notes of Bulgarian rose, peony, and nutmeg. Base notes of musk, vanilla, and cashmere. Now you guys already know when I hear the nutmeg note, I go right to Nashid. I go right to Delina Perfumes and Marley Delina exclusive that also has a nutmeg note. I go to Assad Bourbon by the House of Latafa also. So it's kind of like Azzaro's Most Wanted, Valentino Omo, I believe. So this one again is Rose 01 by the House of Swiss Arabia. This is a smell alike. Many people say of Delina and or Delina exclusive. It's like a mix between the two of them. This one, I want to tell you, this is going to last you 14 hours. This is so super potent. When I first put it on, it was too strong. I put way too much on, and it kind of freaked me out because I was at a summer school, a summer event for the school, and it was just like I could smell myself choking other people out. And we broke and went to different sessions. And when I came back, I knew that I had overdone it. But this one is Rose 01 by the House of Swiss Arabian. I've decanted it several times. It is so strong, but it is yummy. So this is from the Heritage Collection. Just gonna give one squirt because you see that's almost finished. And you smell like the rhubarb, like it doesn't have a rhubarb note in it, but you smell a rhubarb, or is the lychee? Maybe the lychee is what's giving on kind of the green scent. Because with this, I would definitely not put more than 4 to 5 sprays. It's gonna last you all day, and it is very reminiscent of Delina exclusive. And this one I like to pair it with something like Montclair Signature to give it a little creamier aspect, to give it just a creamier feel to it. So that's what I paired it with last time, several times that I've worn that. And I've also paired it with Empire Victor by Carrelage because that rose note and the acidity of the lemon together, it just is it's like a perfect, okay, it's like a good marriage. No marriage is perfect, but it's a very, very good combination. This one even dries down like a little woody. So maybe that's the nutmeg I'm smelling. So this one's it's very good, but like I said, beware. If you are not a rose centered fragrance lover, don't get this. Don't get this. You probably want to start off with something like Hawa Pink by the House of Zamaya because that's more reminiscent of Delina La Rose, which is a lighter rose. This one is for a rose lover. You know you love a rose, and this one it's going to smell from sun up till sun down. So that is Rose 01 by the House of Swiss Arabian, the Heritage Collection. So Swiss Arabian is one of the pricier fragrance houses as it comes to Middle Eastern houses. Because you could get something from Latafa or Al Haramain, Zamaya, Afnan, Armaf. You could get sometimes things under $20, under $30, and Swiss Arabian is right around the $65 mark. All right, so the next one I'm going to talk about, guys, from the Heritage Collection. I'm super happy. This one is called, let's do it the right way. This one has top notes of bergamot, pink pepper, so they both have that same top note, and elemi. When I think of the note of elemi, I think of a spice. I think of Rifakat by Paris Corner and or Baby Cat by YSL. And then we have the heart notes. We have orange blossom, Love Don't Be Shy, Oriana, Lily of the Valley, and Musk. Or is it just Lily, not Lily of the Valley, just Lily and Musk? So that's a white floral. And then when we think of the base notes, we have musk, sandalwood, vanilla, tonka bean. Musk, sandalwood, vanilla, tonka bean. So, guys, this one, part of the Heritage Collection, also is Swiss Arabian Musk 01. I'm noticing a pattern. Rose 01, this is Musk 01. Nice atomizer there, Swiss. Quintessential clean girl. This is very light. It's very clean. I smell citrus, even though, I mean, the orange blossom, the bergamot is citrus, okay? I would ramp this one up also with Empire Victor. That would go well with that. Any of the 28s for the vanillas, the vanilla 28 flavors. I would even try this one with the Rose 01 because of the pink pepper at the top. But not bad at all. Not bad at all. This one I have not worn that much. I just got it. I watch the fragrance channels, and I have a lot of fragrances. Like I said, I'm not doing a math lesson. We're gonna skip that subject right now. We're gonna skip economy, and we're gonna go to chemistry. And so the O one so far, I don't know, or were they all supposed to be like they could work together because of the O one? But that's good. Let me just see something for a moment. Since I have these two strips. Oh, it actually does go together. I think the Musk O one will you put out I will put one of the Rose O one to two of the Musk O one. All right, so continuing on, guys, we have another one from the Heritage Collection. So I just these are the small things that just make me smile. All right, so this one from the Heritage Collection, I had wanted this one for a long, long time. I just didn't want to pay $80 for it, and I think I finally saw it on Fragrance Net for like in the 40s. So I decided to get it. It has top notes of plum, apple, licorice, cumin, and pink pepper. So it's right now. I see all of the old ones have that common note of pink pepper at the top. And then the heart note, we have labdanum, yes, amber, patchouli, and ylang ylang. We know amber and patchouli are usually at the base notes of fragrances, so this one's in the mid. And the base notes, we have tobacco, honey, vanilla, musk, sandalwood, and cashmere wood. So all of them so far have that sandalwood as the base note and musk. So guys, this is no other than Tobacco 01 by the House of Swiss Arabian. I love a tobacco note. I love a coffee and whiskey note. And this right here, a perfect combination just came in my head. I would use the Bath and Body Works coffee and whiskey lotion with this. I would put on a vanilla body oil, coffee and whiskey body spray, and then I will put on vanilla 28 or some of the vanilla 28 family, and I would also put this on. This also would be intoxicatingly good with Naxos by Xerjoff or Vue Elegante by the House of Emir Paris Corner. And I have this one, of course, because of the honey. Y'all already know Quinton Bish, Teriyaki and or Honey Oud by the House of Bella Vita. But this again is Tobacco 01. Gosh, it's so good. Man, this is good. The first spray, the plum, that plum note would go with what is it, Paragon by Initio also because of the plum note. What's the Latafa one? Vintage Radio and or Al Nashama by Latafa because of the plum note. I know I said teriyaki because of the honey note, but let's not forget the teriyaki intense because of that plum note. This is intoxicating. This is a night scent. First, let me preface with wear what you want when you want to wear. But this one seems more of an autumn to winter, maybe early spring. I mean, it could work in the summer. It really could work all year round in an AC building. You don't want to go to a AC building with the French doors open so you could kind of don't put too much on because you don't want to choke anyone out. But gosh, this is good. This as I'm smelling it, it has it's reminiscent of when soul gets high. Not a lot, just it just put me in the headspace of when soul gets high by Emir, and a little bit of Mora by Latafa, which is Penhaligon's Helfeti. So if you like that tobacco-ish smell, there you go. All right, so the last one from the Heritage Collection, I just couldn't wait to get this. This one was sold out so many times, but I was just like, I'm gonna have to get it. And I think I waited until it was in the 40s to get it. So this one has top notes of orange blossom, coconut, and pink pepper. There we have the pink pepper again. It has mid notes or heart notes of tuberose, Indian jasmine, caramel, and cappuccino. Ooh, I forgot that cappuccino note. Amore Cafe. So then it has the base notes of bourbon, vanilla, sandalwood, musk, and tonka bean. So same, similar notes. But guys, already because of the coconut, I already know this one. I would let me just introduce. How about I introduce the scent to you first? I mean, come on, girl. Come on, perfume principal. So, guys, this is no other than Swiss Arabian's Vanilla O one. Vanilla O one. This one was like going crazy on TikTok. Every time you try to get it, it was sold out. It was sold out. I finally was able to get it during one of those times. But because of the cappuccino nut, this is going to be so good with Amore Cafe or Cafe Latte or Tiramisu Coco by the House of Zamaya. Um, Amore Cafe is by the House of Mancera, and Cafe Latte is by the House of Kadlaj. So that because of that cappuccino note, I would definitely pair them with that one. The coconut note, I would do it with Kadlaj latest vanilla vanille. What is it? Sour Vanille Blanc. That one has a coconut and sugar note at the top. And with the tonka bean and bourbon vanilla, I would even try the mixed bars bourbon vanilla. This would go great with Assad, the orange blossom, ensemble gold, and so forth. But you know what? Enough of that. Let's go ahead and get a sniff of this. I mean, oh gosh. It definitely could be a signature scent, an everyday wear vanilla for all seasons. It's just nice. It's clean. It's coconutty. Okay, I'm smelling like the bourbon vanilla. So this it's not bad. It's very good. Now, my idea was not to rank from the Heritage Collection, but if I had to rank order the Heritage Collection just from, I have not worn these much except the rose one. Number one would be tobacco. Guess what number two is? Vanilla O one. Number three would be Rose O one. And the fourth place, not because it's not good, something has to be in fourth, would be Musk O one. So of course you guys know they have Incense O one and then they have O sevens. I would love to, get my hand on the whole collection one day maybe. All right, so we only have a few more for the Maturation update. So the next one, guys, I reviewed this a few months ago, and I've already done the sister to this. It's Maturation update. Now I have so many scents in this scent family. This one will already go well with one of the ones I just read because I'm just seeing this one will go well with tobacco because it has a top note of plum that I didn't even remember. So this one, excuse me, has a top note of plum and jasmine and lily of the valley. It has mid notes of vanilla, brown sugar, and caramel, and it has base notes of amber, tonka, musk, and patchouli. Some of the similar base notes in the Swiss Arabians, the tonka, the musk, and the amber. They also had sandalwood, and we have a few. Jasmine was more in the mid notes of the other ones. Jasmine is at the top note of this one. Now this one, I have what it is inspired by, and it's pretty spot on to me. People say like its older sister. So this is called Vanilla Seduction. Vanilla Seduction, and this is by the House of what is it? Gulf Orchid, Mason Astra. Vanilla Seduction. I also have Vanilla Aura, Aura, which is the sister to this, and that is said to be a smell alike of Vanilla Planifolia by the House of Guerlain, potato. All right, so this is Vanilla Seduction, right? And this is a smell alike of Cali Vanilla 28. And I'm going to tell you, I have so many Vanilla 28 inspired by fragrances. I love Eshall Vanilla. I love Barrett's Vanilla Bean. And I equally love this one. Like, this is great. So I don't think I'll ever run out of Vanilla 28, the inspired, but I have so many. That is great. I have Ram Shdiva. So that one, of course, that actually would go with anything I just did and everything that I just did. That one will go with that. All right, so the next one, guys, that I am going to go over. I also have a sister to this one. This one has top notes of lychee, bergamot, and ginger. So Rose 01 potentially will go with this one because of the top notes of lychee and bergamot. The ginger note, we know we could do any of the imagination. Smell alikes, Burberry, Goddess, Crystal Noir by Versace, all have that ginger note. And then the heart note, we have peony, rose, and vanilla. And the base note, we have chocolate and patchouli. I forgot about the chocolate note in this one. So this is the second one. This was the first one I purchased. I only have two from this brand, and I'm very impressed with this brand. This is no other than Rayhan Divine. Rayhan Divine is a smell alike of Louis Vuitton's Attrape Rêves. Attrape Rêves. This is Rayhan Divine. I don't have Louis Vuitton Attrape Rêves, and it's okay. I don't even know where Louis Vuitton store is near us. I think it's up the DMV area. All right, so let's do this. This is great. Let me tell you what my reaction was like that because I was like, did I get the right bottle? Because I did because the other one has because they don't put the name of the thing, so the other one I have Kiss on it because the other one I have is Rayhan Kiss. They don't smell the same, but Rayhan Kiss from first sniff was just like yum. I'm gonna tell you right now, this Rayhan Divine, yes, is divine. And now it's been sitting for a few months and it's ripe and ready to be worn. My goodness, this is great. This is definitely all seasons because of the lychee. You could add something sweet like Rosa One. You could add Carolina Herrera, Very Good Girl. You can add any of the Carolina Herrera's Very Good Girl. You could add any of the Perfume de Marley's Delina Exclusive, or Delina La Rose. But that might just be like, ooh, lychee, lychee, lychee. Even Hayati Florence says it smells like a very good girl. Oh, this is so good. That would go well with it. So I would definitely add a lemon citrus fragrance with this one. Even Jus Noir, I believe, would go with this one because of the kumquat note at the top. Um, you could add a light rose or even a noble blush rose because something a little creamier. Soir Vanille Blanc will go well with that. You don't want it to be too fighting roses. That's just going to be an over explosion of rose. So you want to add something that's going to calm it down a bit because that one's good. Like I said, any of the vanilla 28s, Vanille Soir Vanille Blanc, just a mild, creamy. I would even do a creamy coconut. I don't know, for some reason, Quadra Ferson Unlimited came to my mind, as well as African Drummer by Latafa came to my mind. All right, guys. So the last two that I have that I will be going over for the maceration update. One of them I just got from a friend because she's just like, I can't do it. And I'm like, I can't do it either because it is not my scent profile at all. We've sniffed it, we've smelled it, we've tried to wear it. So this one has top notes of raspberry, violet leaf, passion fruit, saffron. I mean, that sounds like it's going to be a bottle made for a queen. Has heart notes of rose, osmanthus, and geranium. I noticed that geranium goes is a note that is in a great deal of male dominated fragrances. I've been noticing that. It has base notes of leather, olibanum, patchouli, and vanilla. All those notes sound delicious to me. This one is from the Ministry of Oud by Paris Cornegas. This is Maestro's Symphony. Oh, the name was captivating. The bottle's captivating. So girlfriend was like, she's gonna get it. And I was like, okay, girl. And she accidentally sent it to my house. So then I was like, can I smell it? She said yes. So when I brought it to her and she smelled it, I was like, I don't think you're gonna like it. This is oudi. Well, it is a smeller like of oud maracuja by what's the person's name? Mason Crevelli. I'm scared they can spray it. Spray it away from me. It's just, I mean, you smell the fruity notes at the initial, you smell it. But it's like, how does it jump from the top note to the base note so quickly? You smell like the raspberry, and I would even say the passion fruit. And while you're smelling it, it just transitions, like you start smelling it, and then it transition is right into the oud. It doesn't even give time to savor it. Jeez, it's if you guys have this, or if someone has oud maracuja, or you have Maestro Symphony, I'm not getting rid of it. I will decant it to people who want to try it, aka Josh. I will decant it to people who want to try it. But I'm that person who I'm like, I want, it doesn't have to fit my profile, but because it is mimicking such an exquisite scent, I want to see if I can find something that'll make it, smell okay on my body. I mean, I put it on at work the other day, and don't want to say I want to catfish myself into making myself like it, but it's a challenge for me. Like, I remember I had this fragrance, Paris Oud by, I believe it was Afnan, and I was like, I can't do it. I wish I would have kept it because I was very immature. My smell was not at a maturation level as these have matured. So I was not ready to, give it away, but my collection was continuing to grow because I know I've given away. I'm not even going to go there. That's right. It's not a math class. Sorry. Are we going to continue on, guys? So the next one and the last one for today's viewing has top notes of cardamom and saffron. Has heart notes of lily of the valley, ylang ylang, and jasmine. So we have some white and yellow flowers. And then has base notes of vanilla, caramel, amber, and sandalwood. Those notes sound regular. It doesn't sound anything, doesn't sound, oh, well, let me grab it. This one has saffron. The oud maracuja smell alike has saffron. Would I put them together? Probably not. All right, so this one is Gladiator's Oath. Gladiator's Oath is a smell alike of Goldfield and Banks. What is it? Goldfield and Banks. What is it? Silky Woods. So is, I have another one, Notes Jazz. I mean, that one's pretty good now. I'm not saying this one isn't, but that one, I need to do a side by side with those two. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, this is nice. I think this one is a little softer than the Notes Jazz is like a tinge screechier, or just like pooh in your face immediately. This one's a little more subtle. But that cardamom at the top, this one's great. Now, me, I was like, well, I bought the Notes Jazz first. I'm gonna make sure. Well, both of them are equally nice. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining me today on this maturation update. So, I don't regret any of the scents. And even with the oud maracuja, smell like that one, I'll revisit. Maybe I'll find something that goes with it well, that will work with it well. But right now, I'm very content with what I have in my collection. So, guys, thank you so much for watching my channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, share, hype it up if that option comes up. Leave a comment. Please leave a comment. Ask me anything. Ask me anything. Just no, nothing crazy. Just trying to get to know each other, trying to get to support each other. Thank you so much again for joining my channel this evening. I hope there was something that you could take away from this channel. And guys, remember, just remember, you are purpose. You are purpose where you are. Do not listen to the voices and the negativities telling you stuff. You are purpose and you are valued. And remember, just remember this, your purpose is bigger than you will ever know. One love, stay sweet.